Welcome back to New Rockstars. The latest episode of Moon Knight had us getting our Lara Croft on and raiding some tombs, only to find ourselves waking up to One Flew Over the Khonshu's Nest with a hippo version of Nurse Ratched? What is going on? This is Rogue Theory, the show where we pitch the wildest theories for the nerdy titles that we love. My name is MT, and going rogue with me today is my personal psychiatrist. It's Jessica Clemons. Hello, Jessica. Thank you for taking the time.
Nope.
I know we just met at our psychiatrist appointment.
I don't hold anything in confidentiality. If anybody wants MT's phone number, I'm going to yell it out right now. It is...
I didn't know that we were allowed to bring our therapists as guests on Rogue Theory. Now that I know this, get ready to meet Dr. Burius, you guys. Get ready to hear Dr. Burius' takes on the MCU. I'm going to call her right now.
Ken, my therapist, is too hot, and I don't want anyone commenting on it, and I don't want anyone to be attracted to it.
You want to keep them all for yourself.
Therapist episode.
Yeah, he's so freaking hot.
I would love that so much.
He's like 33. He's perfect. If you guys are looking for a single man.
He's 33. Is that the age for hotness?
Yes, 33 exactly.
I think, man, I'm about to be 30 next month, so I'm almost there.
3 years.
I'm at 31. I have 2 more years until I'm hot, you guys. 2 more years. I can do this. I can hold on.
Was hot. It's come and gone. Damn it. Great, guys. Great.
My window for hotness is fast.
Before I blinked and it was gone. You guys enjoy it while it lasts, okay?
Enjoy
it for me.
Enjoy the age 33 while it lasts.
The sexy 33s, I love it. And obviously, someone who's always stealing my winning bingo card, it's Whitney Van Laningham. What's going on, Whitney?
Aw, man, just stealing some bingo cards. You know
How
how
dare
I
you.
do.
I almost had bingo.
Showing up to a bingo hall and just being like, F you old people. I'm here to steal your winning cards.
Edna, I have a feud with a woman named Edna. She's always winning at bingo. I think there's a conspiracy. I'm coming for you, Edna.
Dude, Opal and Maud,
finally.
they go hard at bingo.
Edna and Maud?
Yeah.
That'd be an amazing sitcom. Edna and Maud go to bingo.
Exactly.
Anyway, and finally, the man I keep locked away in a sarcophagus until it's time for the next Rogue Theory. It's Tom Michelsen. What's going on, Tom?
What's up? Still a little bit bright in here, but I'll try to acclimate. I usually come out only at night. But for MT and for the gang,
that's why. Been on Rogue Theory in like 2 weeks.
That's why.
Sarcophagus? Oh
that's
my
why.
God.
He was shaking himself out of the sarcophagus.
And I was 33 thousands of years ago. So that's what I was talking about. I actually was 33 a millennia ago. Me and N. Sabanur were youngins running around.
He didn't have
Egypt.
that 33-year-old strength, so he just couldn't get that sarcophagus.
Couldn't get it off because the year had come and gone. So I just been waiting till right now to rise and do some Rogue Theory.
All right. Well, the ending of Moon Knight Episode 4 was certainly the most bizarre thing we've seen happen in a series that has already had some pretty crazy moments. And we've all been sharing our thoughts around the office about this episode, so we've got to start there for our discussion today. So, our first topic of today is, how will Steven and Marc escape the psychiatric ward? And if they do escape, what reality will they face on the other side? Because the corporeal body they share was shot by Arthur Harrow, very rudely, I might say. He was not a very nice thing to do to someone that you had lentil soup with.
Yeah, what a dick. They shared soup and now he's acting like this.
That's your soup, bro, man.
That's your soup, bro.
Jeez.
You can't do this to your soup, bro.
Rude.
The bond that two men form as they share a bowl of lentil soup is unbreakable. You can't just do that.
Jesus Christ. No honor, Harrow. No honor.
There's no honor
that's
among,
what Knuckle would say.
soup thieves.
Dishonor.
No honor.
Dishonor on you.
But anyway, so how will they be able to return to the real world? And is the world we've been shown in the first 4 episodes reality, or is the real world something that we haven't seen yet on the show? What do you guys think?
I don't know, man. That was a wild episode. I
don't know, man. Seems to be the general consensus.
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
This is the first Rogue Theory where we're just like, I don't even know.
I'll talk about it with
happening.
you, but I have no idea.
So, do you guys think that this reality could be all in Marc and Steve's heads?
I'm wondering if it's like some sort of thing where like Arthur Harrow is like has the power to alter reality, kind of like, obviously the Reality Stone. Like I was thinking about like, that scene in it in Infinity War when Gamora shows up to kick Thanos' ass at the Collector's Museum on Nowhere, and he's like created this whole illusion that like he kicked the collector's ass, but there's still some time to save him. And then he like reveals like, nope, I already burned this place to the ground and you can't do anything about it. And so I'm wondering if like maybe Amit is able to give him the power to create that same sort of like reality illusion. And so now that's why Marc is like stuck in this weird psychiatric facility, because I think it could just be like a, like a reality twisted mind situation. Does this make sense? Because maybe I'm crazy.
No. I'm following with you 100%. Because like, are you like sort of like a Harrow vision type of scenario where it's like, all right,
WandaVision. Yes, exactly.
Yes. Then Harrow vision or Amit vision. I don't know. One of those two.
I was Wanda for last Halloween. So now, what if I do Harrow vision for this Halloween?
You gotta.
That's my costume.
Just put glass in your shoes.
You gotta now. It's the new season of WandaVision.
It's the
Harrow
new
vision
season,
now.
man. It's starring Arthur Harrow.
But no, I really like that idea because, like, me personally, I feel like chaos magic is very much a factor in this show between both Arthur Harrow and Moon Knight. So, it'd be really cool if we had that chaos magic manifest in this way where, like, we are in the physical real world, but now Arthur Harrow has just physically changed everything to mess with Marc and to sort of, toy with him a little bit, even though he shot him with a gun. That'd be really messed up. I shot you, healed you, and now I'm gonna mess with you in Harrow vision.
It's terrible. It's like, dude, just let him go to bed. Let Steven have like one good night's rest. Like, please, just let him have
Let
one
me go to bed
nap.
unchained for once in my life.
Just one nap. I swear to God, just one little nap. Like, just let him have it. Poor baby. I love Steven so much. I just don't want him to
He's
suffer.
such a sweet bean. I love him so much.
He's such a sweet little bean.
Sing
One
like
of these
a bee.
days, I'm going to be able to
Steven
kiss him on the
with a
forehead. You sweet boy. Mwah. Just kidding. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, I think that, in a weird way, I think what might happen is probably the most magical, unrealistic thing. Like maybe Taroet, the hippo goddess, she's a goddess of birth and fertility. So maybe she's going to help him be reborn back into the world. But even though that's like so magical and crazy,
Cool.
How nuts would it be though if the most grounded, realistic version was what happened, where he walks out the door and nothing that we've seen is real. Everything has been in his mind, made up, and now there's a different kind of show for the last few eps. It'd be really tough to pull off, but how badass would it be, like a 12 Monkeys situation, right? With like Bruce Willis when he was like, wait, am I imagining what happened in that future? Am I crazy? And then the whole show ends up being even more, of them delving deep into that about what's real and what's not. I don't think they could do it because it'd be really tough to pull it off.
Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense.
Yes, any Bruce Willis movie, really.
I was gonna say, Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense. What if he's just like, at the end, he's like, a 6-year-old Haley Joel Osment tells Moon Knight that he's been dead the whole time. Whoa!
That would be bananas.
You've been dead for 45 years.
What if every character on the show is actually dead?
It's just dead.
And
what if it's lost? What if it's just lost to the show?
What if it's just lost?
Yeah, I don't think they could do it.
I don't know how Lost
exactly.
starts or ends, but I believe you.
I've never seen Lost.
It's a confusing romp. It's a fun but a
dead
confusing
people.
romp. Yeah.
See, I didn't start Lost because I know that it ends in a weird way. So I'm just like, why am I going to do that?
Yeah,
why am I
I'm
gonna
like,
do that
that's
to
just
myself?
setting myself up for disappointment.
But it's not how you get there. It's about the journey.
Law and Order SVU
The journey's pretty good.
7th time.
Journey.
I believe it. I believe that the journey's good.
All right.
Yeah.
What you got for us, Jess? But I do like that, Tom. I do. But what you got for us, Jess?
Trying to think of a rogue answer for this.
A rogue?
Just be
a
right.
Rogue?
Just prove us all wrong.
Just be 100%
No,
right,
just be
Jess.
doesn't
100%
matter.
right.
Conversation
Don't go
The
rogue.
conversation that Brandon had was specifically with me. For those listening, I was told to go roguer instead of writer. So, what if how Steven and Marc escaped the psychiatric ward? What if? Give me a second. It's gonna come to me. It's gonna be so crazy.
It's okay.
It's gonna be so nuts. Because
It's gonna be
what
worth the wait.
happens if Layla? We're actually in Layla's freaking mind, right? What if we're actually in Layla's mind because Layla's actually Amit? So this is what we're seeing through Amit's eyes. They're actually in Amit's like ball field. They're in her turf. So I think they're all just unconscious, what have you. And I think the dead version of Mark and them are supposed to be going to somewhere else, but instead they got intercepted on the way because Amit's little statue came out of the mouth of Alexander the Great. So they're on now where Amit is actually staying. And Amit is somewhere hiding in this building that they're trying to escape from, but Amit is actually Layla. And Layla's just not going to let them go free. She's trying to play it like she's wild right now with the Scarab Band-Aid, but it's like, yeah, you're the Scarab because you're actually Amit, you goof. Yeah, damn.
That would be
You get
bananas.
dope.
Like,
We know it's you.
Yeah, damn.
you're actually Amit, you goof.
You goober.
I really hope episode 5 ends with, with those words.
With just,
You're actually Amit,
you're actually
you goof.
Amit, you goof.
You're actually Amit, yo.
I love that a lot because like there's something about Layla that we haven't seen yet in this show. Like there's some secret, this big, I don't know, whether she's the Scarlet Scarab or something. If she is the Scarlet Scarab and the Scarlet Witch really just link up and have a little Scarlet
Got a party, man.
Too many.
Too many Scarlets, just one, please.
And Johansson comes along, they all tell all the Scarlets.
But we also don't know what happened to Layla after Mark got shot because she was just chilling in the room with all these bad guys. So, and it would be really interesting to, if like Harrow ended up taking her and like doing some weird ritual and like she ended up messing things up and like messing up reality and like you're in my world now.
Khonshu was able to overpower and colonize Steven's mind because it was weak or broken, what have you. What if Layla's is also kind of easy to break into, and as soon as they pulled out that statue, Amit was looking for an avatar and controlled Layla? Just saying.
That'd be
Could
nuts.
possible.
That'd be a really good conflict.
That's rogue. You see, I like that a lot. You said you didn't have it.
Look at you, sweet
that
little
is
baby.
mega rogue.
Had to give me a...
That is the most rogue, because I really like that, because I think that Amit, or whoever is playing games with Harrow, would totally take Layla as a host, because we saw what she did with her necklace. She was really resourceful. She stabbed that dude right in the shoulder, this area. I wouldn't want to be stabbed here.
Kill zone.
I've been rubbing this area too long. But yeah, she's a badass chick. We saw at the beginning of the last episode, she took out that entire, those machine gun people pretty like easily with a flare. I couldn't do that at all.
Like what? Like I would never, if there was just like a bunch of dudes with guns, I would not be like, let me set off a little baby mini firework. Like that would never cross my mind to do.
I thought you were gonna do a Jurassic Park situation.
I would have died so hard.
Like, I thought she had, like, a stick of dynamite.
I did too. At first, I thought it was
Looney
a stick of
Tunes
dynamite.
style.
I seriously thought we were about to see, like, some Wile E. Coyote shit.
She pulls out her Acme box. Take this.
Paints a hole in the side of the dune.
On the side of the cave, she throws up, like, a big black dot so that they think it's a tunnel, and all of them just smack into it.
We honestly need a superhero like that in the MCU, because I would love that.
I need this
like
now.
Spider-Man.
MT, let's get to writing this script. As soon as we're done with Rogue's Theory, we're writing a Looney Tunes superhero movie.
I think Jess's theory is, I never thought of that, but what if like we're in Layla's mind and or this is like almost like the Khonshu holding zone, right? Like everybody in there are either avatars Khonshu wants or avatars that he's had, right? Like Harrow's in there. And then we have Steven, Mark, and then Layla, who he really wants. What if this is in one of their minds, or this is in Khonshu's kind of, because since now that he's a statue, maybe he's been not destroyed, but you know what I mean? Maybe he's not even aware of what's happening. And this is where all the avatars go, or something like that. When she said that, I was like, oh shit, that's really cool. Hadn't thought about that.
And now what you're saying is making me think about the scene in Harry Potter 7, J.K. Rowling, but the scene in the movie where like Harry like dies and he goes to King's Cross Station and it's like it's all white just like this was, and he like talks to Dumbledore and it turns out that it's like a kind of purgatory where your soul is waiting to see if you're gonna die or go back. So I wonder if that's like what this place is, because Mark is currently straddling the line between life and death because he just got shot. Now his two personas are separated and apparently outside of the body. Like,
and I bet this is one of
maybe
those
it's like
things
a
where
little-
time acts different too, where, you know, we're going to watch a whole episode here
Yeah.
and yet it happens in a fraction of a second, like in, like in Harry Potter or in,
I honestly think that could actually be the case. Because, like, in my opinion, I think that this is all cerebral. I think this is all happening within Marc's head. Because, like, I think that that's the only reason why we could be seeing him and Steve hug it out. Because, like,
It's so
it's a
sweet.
very cerebral thing. And I really love that moment a lot. It was very wholesome. And at first I was like, how did they make that happen? That's impossible. But then I was like, oh, wait, this is not real.
Movie
MCU is fiction.
I
That's
got
just some
sad
guy.
though when I
Magic.
realized. I got sad when I realized it wasn't real though, because like obviously like when you're
Right.
watching a show and you're in the moment, you're like, oh, everything is
Mhm.
actually happening like this, and I literally thought the thoughts, oh, thank God that there's just two Oscar Isaacs now, because
Me
then that means
too.
I can definitely f- at least one of them. And then I had to remember that he's not real. That's called cinematography.
Damn
Body
you,
double.
cinematography.
Damn you,
lies,
cinematography.
only lies. But no, I think that this is all cerebral. So I think that this could actually take place within fractions of a second, because your brain electricity is really fast. But no, these were all really fantastic theories. I know I always say that, but like I always mean it because you guys are so great. But I'm going to give Jess 20,000 rogue points because her theory was super rogue. And it was actually very, kind of plausible. Like, I think it's rogue and plausible. And those are the best kinds of rogues theories. But your theories were also great. So 15,000 rogue points to each of you, because those are some pretty dang good theories. I really liked Harrow Vision a lot because I feel like that really worked out.
Vision.
Harrow Vision. Harrow Vision. Everyone has a cane.
Yes. Yes. And they're doing, like one of those little like that. Yes. Oh my God, Tom. Yes. That's exactly what I was just thinking.
Everybody has a cane, but also glass in their shoes,
Glass in
which
their
is not
shoes.
as fun.
It's like,
Not as fun at all. 0% as fun. Big yes.
Ew, disgusting.
Gross.
Yuck. All right, but up next, we are going to talk about the baddie who killed Layla's daddy. But first, if you want to talk about Moon Knight with us in a completely new way, New Rockstars is now on Tumblr. That's right. If you're a Tumblr regular, a lapsed user, or even completely new to the platform, come check out the fun stuff we're doing on the Tumblr machine. Right now, our own Jessica Clemons, who's right here listening to me speak about her, and social media master Tyler are hanging out on our Tumblr account and having way too much fun doing it. So check us out at the New Rockstars official Tumblr. But also, if you like Star Wars and you also enjoy wearing insanely comfortable and stylish underwear, and know I do, MeUndies has a new Star Wars collaboration that you're going to want to see immediately. MeUndies is back with more prints featuring your favorite characters. Get ready for your next movie marathon with the softest and comfiest Star Wars collection. We love MeUndies here at New Rockstars. They're a delight to get in the mail, and producer Zach has been rocking one of the Star Wars prints, and they've become one of his favorites. He won't stop texting me about it. It's kind of strange. MeUndies loves partnering with your favorite shows and movies, and this isn't the first time they've created a collection with Star Wars. The Force is strong with this one, which is why they're back with 2 limited edition prints, Lightspeed and Rebel Squadron. So match your favorite person in the galaxy in sustainably soft undies, socks, loungewear, dog hoodies, and more, in sizes extra small up to 4X. And MeUndies has a great offer for my listeners. For any first-time purchasers, you get 15% off and MeUndies shipped right to your door. To get 15% off your first order and 100% satisfaction guaranteed, go to MeUndies.com/rockstars. That's MeUndies.com/rockstars. And hey, our researcher Anna recently heard a great story from her mom that inspired her to get her mom's Storyworth as a gift. And she wondered, how many great stories don't I know? Storyworth is an online service that helps you and your loved ones connect through sharing stories and memories, and preserves them for years to come. Every week, Storyworth emails your mom a thought-provoking question of your choice from a vast pool of possible options. Each unique prompt asks questions you never thought of, like, what's some of the best advice your mother gave you? Or if you were to do it all over, what would you do differently? And you'll really enjoy reading your mom's answers to those questions, and your mom will have a blast sharing those stories. And who knows, maybe your mom dated the inventor of the swizzle straw, or she beat your aunt in a pie eating contest that turned hilariously violent. After 1 year, Storyworth compiles all those questions and stories, including photos, into a beautiful keepsake book the whole family can share for generations. So give all the moms in your life a meaningful gift that you'll both cherish for years. Storyworth. Right now, for a limited time, you'll save $10 on your first purchase when you go to storyworth.com/rogue. That's STORYWORTH.com/rogue to save $10 on your first purchase. Storyworth.com/rogue. All right, guys. You guys ready for another topic for Rogue Theory? Because I've got another one for you.
Let's do it.
Woohoo, do you now?
Because one of the revelations that was made clear to Layla in this episode was the involvement of Marc Spector in her father's death. Kind of awkward. Should have brought that up at least before the wedding. Maybe the night before the wedding, be like, oh yeah, I was there when your dad died. All right, let's get married tomorrow. Woohoo! But only he claims it wasn't him. So that leads us to our second topic of today. Who was Marc's partner? Because Marc mentioned that he was working with someone during the job that wound up with the death of Layla's father. So yeah, is this the dude champ we saw in Marc's phone? Or is this another persona? Or is this straight up a lie? What do you guys think?
I'm really sorry, guys. It was me. I was.
I knew it! I knew it! I was gonna tell Kevin. I had my suspicions.
And I was jealous because my dad never loved me, so I was like, I'm taking Layla's. What if it was me?
Hey, understandable. It's an understandable reaction.
And now I have to go to therapy because I'm a scary murderer.
She did it on Father's Day.
I did it on Father's Day. And also my favorite murderer is going to put out an episode about me ASAP. It's going to be like, the Egyptian deity killer, Whitney Van Laningham.
In her private military contractor days. Yeah.
In her private, can you guys see me being in the military? Like, Jesus Christ, I would get thrown out.
I would love to see you in like decked out in camo, but with your like beautiful purple hair.
You see a huge ass gun with like a grenade launcher on the bottom. Be like, damn, Whitney's scary.
I would not survive the portion of the military where they make you do pull-ups. I have no upper body strength. I am too weak.
Oh, this is the private PMCs where you get hired. You're not a real army, so it's good. They'll just take you how you are. It doesn't matter. as long as you're willing to pull the trigger for them. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, you guys, I was lying. I didn't kill Layla's dad, and I don't know who did.
I don't know who did.
I don't know.
More of that. Well, we don't know. This whole episode is just we don't know.
Well, one of you three knows who did. All right,
one of you three knows who did it, and we're not getting
That's
off
why I've
this
gathered you here
podcast
today.
till we
This is
figure out
actually
who.
an interrogation.
It was Mr. Green in the billiards room with a rope. Does that count? Is that rogue enough for you, Brandon? Is that rogue
enough for you? Ooh, shots fired at off-screen producer Brandon, who is truly off-screen.
Who is truly can't even fight for himself right now.
But yeah, like, do you guys have any idea? Like, do you think that it could be this Duchamp guy?
Yeah, I think that they're probably going to do something. One thing cool about these Marvel shows is that it seems like there's a trend now in the last 1 or 2 eps. They introduce this new character that's gonna, or they introduce somebody that's gonna have a future in the MCU, like whether it's White Vision or Kang the Conqueror is now coming through, exactly. Or in Hawkeye they introduced Kingpin. So I think there's got to be somebody that's coming that, it'd be cool if it was someone like Killmonger, like in a flashback, or Batroc. It'd be cool if it was someone we already knew. But I'm wondering.
I would love to see if Marc and Killmonger had a pass together.
Yeah. He's one of the dopest, mercenaries we've seen. Yeah, I hope it's Killmonger too. But I'm wondering if they're going to introduce somebody new. So if we're going to go rogue, if Brandon said that we got to go rogue, then I hope it's Billy Russo, who, if you remember, is Frank Castle's best friend, the private military contractor from Punisher. And I hope that this is the way to get Punisher in the MCU. We've already got Charlie Cox. We've already got Kingpin. Bring John Bernthal because he is the Punisher. I want to see them open up that door because I need to get some MCU Punisher stat. That would be badass.
Bro, yo, Ben Barnes is a handsome dude. That is one
Very
handsome man. And
Handsome man.
I would love to see him in the MCU. And like, I need to see more of that Netflix Marvel tie-ins to the MCU.
Yes,
Because like,
especially the best parts of it, like this.
in No Way Home,
Hey
in
guys,
Hawkeye, but like it'd be dope.
Yes.
what if Danny Rand killed Layla's dad?
That's why I said the best parts, because not everything from the Netflix shows needs to come over.
Oh my god.
I mean, we don't need everything.
Yeah, I think that Layla's dad didn't believe that he was from Kunlun, and so he had to take him out.
He was like, absolutely not.
Because he says it only every other sentence.
He starts like playing his Outcast on his old iPod, and it's like, I am for real. Boom. It's like, I am Danny Rand.
Danny Rand, bitch, don't you forget it.
Oh my god.
Serial killer.
Or it's his or it's his friend the Steel Serpent, that other actor who's also not the greatest martial artist. Yeah, just it's all of a sudden this becomes an Iron Fist tie-in show. If that happens, I'm gonna be like, whoa, this is all just a dream. This is all fantasy. Yeah.
Let's do it.
They just lean heavily into Iron Fist.
Like Moon Knight ends with a
If
big
you
title
ever-
card that says Iron Fist. Just boom.
If you guys ever want to like watch a shitty show together, I actually made a drinking game to the Iron Fist, and it's called Iron Double Fisting. And we
Ooh.
just
my
get really
God.
wasted. So if you guys want to, if you
Iron
ever want to
40
play Iron
hands.
Double
Yeah.
Fisting,
That's
yeah,
really
exactly.
funny.
No, that's exactly what it is. You have to have a tall boy in each hand while you play. If your tall boy empties, you got to get a new one. Sorry, those are the rules.
Personally, I really want, this is random, but I really want Ben Barnes to play Casey Jones in a Ninja Turtles movie one of these days, because he's just perfect for Casey Jones, in my opinion.
I
be a
want to
good
play
one.
Casey Jones. I want to play Casey Jones.
It just is Casey. Yo, I would love it just
It would
as
be
Casey
awful.
Jones.
It would be awful. Casey
Just in a
Jones
hockey
is-
mask, just being like,
I don't
hey.
deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I
She's
don't
like,
deserve
come
it
on,
at
you
all.
turtles.
Yo, like wearing, like with that hair and everything, like it would be perfect.
Hey,
I would
everybody,
watch the
I'd
shit
be
out of that
so
show.
Stupid. No, I don't deserve to be any.
I would watch
any
it. I would
character in
watch
Ninja
it.
Turtle.
Yo, like just Casey Jones with Raphael, like that is a show that I would watch the shit out of. But no, yeah, but like, what do you guys think? Like, who else could have been Mark's partner?
I keeping it rogue over here. I you know, it'd be crazy coming out of left field. No one would have anticipated. What if it's Bucky? What if it was Bucky?
Yeah.
Ooh,
What if this
I
is
love
during
that.
the time he is
Love
still
that.
under siege? His mind is not just right, and he was ordered to go kill this man, tie him up, and kill him up execution style, like Bucky would. And he's on that long list of people that he needs to apologize to is Layla. I don't think you guys remember
Yeah.
that on that notebook at the
Yo.
very bottom it
Yeah.
said Layla, right? So
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
for
it said
sure.
Layla.
for
yeah,
sure,
yeah.
said Layla right
Pretty
there.
definitely.
That
sure.
Actually, we
is
should
a
revisit just to
really-
make sure.
Honestly, like that is a very plausible, really rogue theory because, like, just because we know that Hydra was obsessed with this like occult stuff, and they were so obsessed with collecting magical items. So, like, if this archaeologist guy had like at least the scarab, maybe then like maybe Hydra would be like, yeah, we want that. We want that. We want to collect whatever you got. So,
Arthur
Bucky,
said, and
kill that man.
kill that man. Arthur and Bucky, kill that man. Bucky. And episode 4, I like that Arthur was like, he said like, you're following the dream that your dad was already like figured out and was trying to bring to the people, that gods
Right.
walk amongst us, and how that is like, it's like, we don't need the world to know that. We need to take this man out while we can. So I feel like he was like
That's
cold
too much
target
information.
for anyone. That man was
Yo.
going to die eventually.
So Bucky was just like running around the planet killing people's dads. Like he hit Iron Man's dad. Now he's got to go get Layla's dad. Why didn't he take out
No.
my dad again? Doesn't love me. Wish he would have made a pit stop at the Van Laningham house.
No.
All you need to do is we just find a
For
red
legal
book. Whitney.
reasons, this
find
is just a joke.
Find the red
Oh
book.
yeah, for legal reasons, this is just a joke. I don't believe in killing people. I have never killed anyone. I am not violent. I have a baby pug. Please.
Don't let it be known that Whitney still does not like her dad.
I don't like him. He doesn't like me either, so that's okay.
But no, I really like this connection here with Bucky because like we know from Winter Soldier that Hydra had a very similar goal to Harrow, where like they wanted to eliminate people that they saw were threats to their overall agenda using Zola's formula. So like what if like this is a similar thing was happening with Bucky and like he just needed to eliminate these very like this really too curious archaeologist man who had all this magic stuff, and it was like, hey,
high value target.
We have to take him out because they did have Doctor Strange on their hit list. Like so they were all about magic people killing.
And they name dropped somebody from Cairo too in that Winter Soldier spot with like that, the anchor from Cairo.
Oh yeah, they did. They did say
totally could,
yeah.
Something's from Cairo. I
think it was a news anchor from Cairo.
I told you. I told y'all. I said it.
Damn.
Maybe it was the news anchor from Cairo who killed my Breaking news! Pow!
This just in! Bullet in your face! Pop!
Now back to Tim with the weather.
Now back to you in the studio.
That's what. Oh my goodness.
See, Jess is talking about going rogue, and she's probably saying the most real theories. It's great.
Seriously, Jess is the best because like she has like the most rogue but also very plausible theories in this episode. Like it's too good. But wait, what you got, Whitney? Wait, did you go, Whitney?
I mean, I said myself, and then I said Danny Rand, so I'm gonna stick with those two answers, baby. Me and Danny down in Egypt, just like you, Dad.
Honestly, whatever you did, Whitney's dad, you, because I
Whitney's dad's watching this like, why did she say all these things about me?
Exactly. I thought we had a
if my dad knows what I do for a
strays.
living, let alone knows what podcast I'm on. I would be very surprised if he somehow found this episode.
But no, like, again, Jess, your theory is very plausible. And like with like Bucky being a, this killer that went around the world killing people for Hydra's weird magical aims out like that we see in What If is like really super mystic. I think it's really plausible. And I would love to see Bucky pop up because Bucky needs to be in more MCU stuff. One day, maybe he'll have his own project. Who knows? But yes, I would love for Bucky to pop up in a flashback and be like, hey, let's go kill some guys. Why not?
Dude, Bucky's great. I'm Team Bucky now too. I think that's the right answer. It's a good one. I like that answer.
So I'm going to give Jess 10,000 rogue points for that one. But I also do like this idea of this dude from The Punisher coming back because we do know that there's a huge military roots in that show. And like, I would love for like to see more, or at least to get a confirmation that Frank Castle from the Netflix show is coming to the MCU proper. So for that, 9,000 points for that. And Whitney, even though your answer was you and Iron Fist.
My answer was me and Iron Fist, baby.
And I
what
hate
are we up to in Egypt? What are we up to?
8,000 points for you because that is fun.
Yeah.
And it's really fun to see Iron Fist. Like, even though, like, no hate to the actor, really
Oh, yeah, no
actor.
hate to the actor. It's not his fault. This was just a terrible fucking show.
It was just a lot of bad decision making.
It was no one person's fault. A lot of people had to be wrong to make that television series. So
I would love to see Finn Jones appear in the MCU, maybe in another role. I think he's a great actor.
Man.
But like,
do it. I think he's a great actor.
I would rather prefer an Asian Iron Fist. Like, personally.
Well,
so, like, I don't know.
Yes, that was kind of part of the problem at the time.
That was part of the issue, yes. But hey, be sure to check out our new RockstarsMerch.com store and grab our latest Obsession shirt, Tomb of the Moon God. It's the coolest shirt of all time. My favorite shirt. Look at all those hieroglyphs. Mysteries to be unlocked in this shirt. An ancient curse on my chest. This is inspired by the Moon Knight series, and this limited edition shirt is selling fast, and once it's sold out, it's gone forever. We put it back into the new Rockstars vault, so please grab it while you can. So go to newrockstarsmerch.com to grab that today. But it is time for our Rogue Question game. You ready for this? Ready for our Rogue Question? You ready? Because Netflix announced a dip in subscribers for one of the first times in their streaming history. I wonder why. I mean, it's only like they wanted to limit password sharing and they increased the prices and then like they just made everything just really, and they don't have anything in their library. So like, that's so weird that people would leave. Anyway, this causes a big hit in their stock price. So guys, imagine you were in charge of programming at Netflix and had the power to make a show with any IP that you wanted. Pitch me your roguest show to save Netflix and drive up subscribers once again.
This is like a brand new show or a show that Netflix is already running?
Like you could, like any IP, like it could be something that exists, like you can be your own show.
I
Like
know damn well they ain't taking any more Disney shows. They can't take any more from Disney. And then they can't take anything from FX. So they kind of settled with their rom-coms. All right. I'm going to pitch something that someone's going to steal. Something good. Someone else go first. I gotta think for a minute. I didn't read these questions before.
I think that, one show that I need to have happen is like a Metal Gear Solid show. Like if they could, I know Moon Knight's already working on it.
For real? Wait, isn't there a movie with Oscar Isaac happening?
Yeah, he's been attached for like years and years and years. Well before Moonlight, I want to say. Moon Knight, I want to say.
Wow.
And
Moonlight.
Yeah.
Before
he was in Moonlight, the Oscar-winning movie.
He was in Moonlight?
They didn't win that Oscar.
Oscar Isaac winning movie. Yeah.
The Oscar Isaac winning movie, Moonlight.
Yeah. He was great in that. But yeah, man, they need to make a Metal Gear Solid movie. But I think what's more realistic of what they're going to do is they're going to need to create their own cinematic universe at this point. And what they could do is use their existing IPs to come together. And you know what? Stranger Things is the way to do it. You know, the Upside Down, and all of a sudden they instead of going to the Upside Down, 11 and the kids go to like Bridgerton, and then they go to like Squid Game. And then they go to like House of Cards and shit. All the Netflix shows.
That would be so funny.
It would be great. The kids in Squid Game, and then 11 just cheating, using her mind powers to win. That would be.
I'm sorry, but I would kill to see 11 in Orange is the New Black. Just, like breaking out of prison with her powers.
Yeah.
She's like, it's bald her too, so she immediately just goes to the white people part of Orange is the New Black, and she's just with the white people.
You could have him in Glow. You could have him in Ozark. It's Black Mirror. You can have the kids. It'll be a kids. Stranger Things Black Mirror crossover, and they'll break the walls of the Netflix dimension and go to every like Spider-Verse, but it's the Netflix verse of movies.
That would be really wild. And I would
Rogue, I might say.
I love a good crossover. Very rogue. I do like very ultra rogue. I love a good crossover. Ever since like the Ninja Turtles crossed over with the Power Rangers as a kid, anything was possible at that point. Mm-hmm. So I would love to see something like that because it's so ridiculous that like a really fun thing could happen from it. I think it's just fun.
My first favorite crossover was Jimmy Neutron and the Fairly Odd Parents.
The Jimmy Timmy Power Hour?
I was like,
you think I don't know about the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour?
I said, Nickelodeon, keep doing this. And then when Disney did it, I was like, when Disney had their Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, Raven Simone, and Hannah Montana episode.
Sweet Life? Wait.
It was like the Sweet Life of Hannah Montana.
Sweet Life or
Hannah Montana. It was, I don't know. Either way, I went, put me up in that bitch. Put me up in there.
Yo, when Lilo and Stitch crossed over with like American Dragon Jake Long.
That shit was, oh my God.
I ate that shit right up. Right up.
Yes.
So good.
Yes. Also, people forget about Jake Long, and that was one of my favorite Disney shows that ever
one of the most underrated or forgotten shows. Like the youths go to DisneyPlus.com.
You forget about that, and you guys forget about Dave the Barbarian. Two of my favorite shows that were back to back, and then Emperor's New Groove would come on at 6 a.m. Did you know? Get the hell out! Get out! I don't even care about you anymore. I loved you for a second, and I lost it.
I don't know about Dave.
You send a Winter Soldier on your ass, MT.
It's gone. Yeah, let me call up Bucky real quick.
Bucky,
get your ass out of Wakanda and go kill MT.
This just in. You're wrong, MT. Bow.
Bow. Breaking news. Bow.
Get him with a little bow. That's what you're about to get hit with. Wow. hurry up. I want to get off this call right now. I want to get off this right now.
Well, yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys have?
I think Netflix, real talk. This is real talk, not even rogue. Real talk. Netflix was doing so well with their really low budget romantic comedies. I think Netflix was doing such a good job becoming the next Hallmark station. They were, when they got Vanessa Hudgens to play the princess and not the princess, and that movie was done with like props bought from the Dollar Tree, people were eating that up. I think they just need to continue making these really bad romantic movies. Like, even because the teen ones, and they don't even have to be bad. It's like To All the Boys I've Loved was one of my favorite things that ever came out. It's like you can just adapt any young adult romantic fiction book and just make it. And it will cost you $5,000 to make, and then you'll make the revenue. So I think they should just, if it was me, I would just keep doing romantic movies. And I know it's a niche category, but I love it. And I would only appease myself. So that's me.
I do like a good romantic movie from time to time. I'm a bit of a soft boy in that way.
Oh,
but
soft boy?
yeah, I do agree. I'm a soft boy. I do like a good feeling, a story about a good romance.
But God forbid it's Dave the Barbarian that I turn it off because I'm freaking
The romantic plot of Dave the Barbarian was not deep enough for me, okay? I needed some more romance.
Whatever.
All right, jeez.
Whatever.
Don't blame me.
Get out of here. I'm looking up Dave the Barbarian right now.
People do love the romance, so I think that would really, help out Netflix. Why not? But bring us home, Whitney.
All right, I'm going to keep mine short, sweet, to the point. I think that the only way that Netflix can keep me as a consistent subscriber is if they start just putting out straight up porn. If Netflix becomes a porn service that I can jerk off to for $10 a month, no commercials, let's go.
Isn't it called Bridgerton season 1?
You know what?
Oh, you mean Bridgerton season 2, episode 7?
I haven't seen. Sorry, I haven't seen season 2.
Yeah, honestly, that type of adult content sells.
Give me some tips.
And
give me some tips. If you're gonna make it this expensive, I better be seeing some dick. That's all I have to say.
If they were to produce some content that was very good in the adult arena and unique, they would probably save. They should do it. They should link up with I don't know. The hub, what the kids use.
Yeah.
Whitney was the one when that.
I'm trying not to say the actual words so we don't get demonetized.
When that Black Mirror episode came out, Whitney was the one who was like, Bandersnatch, what is that? Let me watch.
What is that?
Wait, is this
interactive Bandersnatch? Why, yes.
Let me see. It's
I
would like to see the Bandersnatch.
I like the idea of Netflix meeting Whitney halfway and being like, what if we just give you titles that can somehow be confused with porn?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Confused as.
Here's the Bandersnatch.
Here's Bandersnatch. That sounds vaguely sexual.
Yeah.
Have at it.
It's like, you like Iron Fist? Here's Double Fist. It's like,
yeah, here's double. It's a double feature of Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Here's Punisher. I guess if you want to read into it, you can read into it.
Is it Punish Her or Punisher? Either way, I'll watch. Which all these titles for Whitney to Whitney's gonna be like, I liked Punisher. It was a good one.
Punisher is a good one.
Punisher was a good one. That's what I was talking about earlier, MT. I think Punish Her was the one who killed Layla's dad. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Punish Her killed Layla's dad.
Exactly. He didn't pay for his Netflix porn service.
He didn't.
He missed a payment, so he had to go.
Oh, you know what I would really love, though, is if Netflix brought back the business model where they used to send you DVDs in the mail. I want to get some porn DVDs.
Oh, my God.
What are you going to play it on? They do.
She's going to look at the disc.
There is a feature that some have.
Yeah, I'm just going to look at the disc.
Yeah, you're just gonna look at it and be like, I can feel the porn through this.
I can feel the porn.
The porn is there.
I feel the sin through the disc.
I'm just gonna stick just the pointy part of my into the circle. Just hold an ice cube up to my and then hang the DVD on it like a Christmas ornament. Yeah.
You know what? You could just like play it like a record player. Just pick it up, just like a needle.
You know? I'm into it. I'll do it. You can do it, Netflix. There we
I'll do it.
All right, we should probably wrap this up. But no, these are all very extra rogue theories, especially Whitney's.
I think that means I win. Just saying.
Honestly, that
I'm
is
just joking,
like
I'm just joking,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
give Whitney 20,000 rogue points for that one because that is a really wild rogue one. But honestly, I gotta give Tom like 30,000 rogue points for that one because like I would love to see a huge like Netflix universe crossover because I'm a sucker for crossovers.
Netflix Cinematic
They could do
Universe, the NCU.
NCU.
But the NCU sounds way too similar to the MCU. Like, people would get that mixed
They would
up
totally
all the
do
time.
it though. They would totally do it. Like, why not
do it.
NCU?
Why not NCU?
You know what? I'm gonna give Jess 40,000 points for her rogue for her rogue answer because I did save the barbarian.
The barbarian. We the barbarian. And I know the theme.
And she wants the hit from Bucky called off.
I also know the theme song.
Yes, and Bucky just showed up to my door and he just went, and I don't gotta lose my life.
Bucky,
so.
get back to bed. I'll
Jess
be
is
there
our
soon.
winner. This makes Jess our winner for today's Rogue Theory. But of course, you guys are all winners because I love you guys so much. Your brains are so creative and fun, and I love laughing with you guys the most because that's what Rogue Theory is all about. Laughing and having fun.
And
But anyways, that is it for this episode of Rogue Theory. Thanks to our amazing guests, Jessica Clemons, Whitney Van Laningham, and of course, Tom Michelsen. Go support them wherever they are on social media. They're the best. And support our channel by checking out all of our awesome merch options over at newrockstarsmerch.com. And if you got some rogue theories of your own, you can share them on our Discord. If you're over 18, check the link in the description so you can check out our Discord server and just join the conversation because we have a lot of fun over there. And you can follow me at MasterTainment on Twitter if you want to see me tweet some really weird shit and fun theories. You can follow New Rockstars wherever we are on social media. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you guys and appreciate you so much. And we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.